Beyblade Burst ended 4 years ago, but the newest generation, Beyblade X, is reintroducing us to some old familiar faces from the past. So today, let's take a look at the new CX-15 line and say hello to Ragnarok. So this is CX-15 Ragnarage. I know I said Ragnarok, I'm sorry, I have pure nostalgia for this guy right here. But yeah, so this is Takara Tomy's new Beyblade X, what's it called? Expand line, I believe it's called? Yeah, right here. I can't read Japanese. What does it say?
Oh, perfect. It's in Japanese. Jingjiao no ning dao. Wait, that's Chinese.
I got the scissors. Alright. And this is probably going to take all my effort to get out, so let me just make it go within a snap. Alright. I told you I'd do it in a snap, huh? Alright, so oh my god, more tape? You know what? I'm done with this. Oh, okay. Never mind. Oh. Wow, that looks cool. That looks really cool. Props to Props to Takara Tomy for packaging this so well. Let's get that out of there. I would recommend skipping 10 seconds, or probably more, knowing my sloth speed. Oh my god. Come on. Alright. Alright, I'll show you what it looks like open. Alright, so here's what it looks like out of the box. But first, before we take a look at the bay, can we talk about the owner real quick? So this bay belongs to 9 Korasu. She is from the Beyblade X anime, obviously. And she is the younger sister of the main character, Jackson Cross. The guy who owns Dran, like just the bay, Dran Sword, Dran Buster, you know, all the Drans that you love. But yeah, let's take a look at the bay part by part, please. So here's the blade itself. This is, well, I guess I have to take it apart now, don't I? Good thing I got my little tool right here, and we'll look at the blade part by part. I probably should have done that. So let's go from least exciting to most exciting. So we have here the assist blade, and it is called, what is it called? I'm sorry, you guys, I'm dumb. E. What does E stand for? I have no clue. It's whatever. I think it's called flow. I want to say flow, but I don't think that's it. But yeah, it's just 2 blades, and it kind of looks like fire. It looks really cool, honestly, but I heard that it's not really that good. But, you know, Beyblade's meant to be, like, fun, I guess. If you're just, like, a regular guy, just playing Beyblades, not looking for competitive stuff, casual, then yeah, go for it. Use this. All right, then we go to the blade itself, Rage. And honestly, this looks really good. It kind of reminds me of Hover Wyvern. And yeah, because like the freaking slope pickup and stuff. I think I even have it with me. Let me see if I can show you what it looks like. Hold on. So here is Hover Wyvern or Wyvron. You know what? At this point, I don't even know. I grew up with Burst, so I'm gonna butcher some of the names that sound familiar to me. But yeah, this kind of looks almost the exact same. Just like a bit tweaked. So let's see, you know, it's thinner obviously because it's CX, but maybe it can do some damage. I've seen people use this at tournaments, and it does well. You know, it's not the best thing in the world, but it's good, honestly. And I really like the fact that they painted the inside. That looks really cool. Is the paint durable? Probably not, but you know, it was a nice inclusion. It was nice of them to think of us. Thank you to Takara Tomy. I'm sorry for butchering your guys' name. So, yeah. Hi guys, it's me from the future, and I forgot to add that this new CX-15 line introduces a new part of the overblade. I forgot to mention that. I was acting like it was an already existing blade, but no. The overblade is the newest part. That's why it's called Expand, the Expand line, because the previous CX blades weren't able to do this. They were screwed on, but you can still use lock chips and assist blades, the old ones, on these new CX Infinity lines. So yeah, that's just the quick side note I wanted to remind you of, and let's get back to the video. Okay, this is the overblade. Oh my god, I should have done my research. I'm actually sorry, you guys. But yeah, the name of this is Flow, and it's just a clear plastic piece that goes on top of your blade. I love the printed details of the flames and stuff. That looks really cool. And you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of like the metal fight days, you know, with freaking Jenga and all that, Pegasus. Because if you didn't know, for that generation, the bay was the blade itself was separated into, I guess, 3 different pieces, if you count the face bolt. So you had the face bolt, and then your energy ring, and the blade, and it would go on top of your blade, and that would determine literally, like, I guess, weight, and sometimes even like better performance, because some were rounder than others, some were more, you know, like attack oriented. Like a lot of people use the wheel Aquario because of how round it is. But yeah, that's what Flow reminds me of in this new CX Infinity line as a whole. But overall, how it's gonna perfect your performance, I don't know. Oh, that's cool. So I saw also on like Reddit and stuff that you can put this in different ways, like with the freaking Flow blade out like that. Oh my god, I'm sorry, you guys. Where it has the 2 freaking plastic pieces sticking out. That's cool. You can use that for like attack oriented stuff, or you can do it normal. If I can find normal, come on, work with me. Yeah, like that. That's honestly what does it look like that in the picture? You know what? I'll figure this out later. But you can have it with some plastic sticking out, and then other times it can be normal. Yeah, like that. That's how it should look, I guess, from the picture. And I prefer this mode, honestly. That way the metal has like more freaking room to shine. Well, not like shine, but like, you know what I mean, to hit the opponent and actually deal some crazy damage. So you can see that the blade has a bit of a slope. So I think this is going to do some good major damage. And the Flow blade, it looks decent. Yeah. Overall, it's a pretty cool looking part, and it reminds me of the metal fight days. This is the lock chip, and it looks pretty cool. It looks like a bolt to me, but that's just me. And I'll put up an image of the Ragnarok motif from Burst right next to right here. And if it's not there, I'm sorry. But yeah, that looks pretty cool. It kind of looks like it just without all the armor and stuff. And if you look very closely, you can see a little R right here in the flame, right there. And that's supposed to be a callback to like when Beyblade Burst, like in its the first season with the dual layers, it had the letters in the middle. So I'll put like a stock image right here probably to show you guys. But yeah, that's really cool. And I like the orange that they used for it. Very nice, very beautiful. 455, we've already gotten it. Nothing special, nothing at all, literally. I guess the yellow's cool, I guess. But yeah, that's just me. It's whatever. Next part, please. All right, now for the weirdest looking part in this entire, I guess, bay. It's yielding. And it's a stamina type tip, obviously, bit, whatever you'd like to call it. And it looks like 455, which, yeah, it does. You know, that's what I fear. That's what I hear a lot of people saying. And oh my god, I think it has 20 gears. I would not recommend going to the extreme line with this. And oh my god, damn, that's tall. That's really tall. People thought this was going to be the next Elevate. No. I mean, it can be, but not a lot of people use it because it's very bursty. It's too tall. And if you hit that rail, it's either you're going to waste all your stamina or you're just going to accidentally burst yourself. All right, well, that's enough of my yapping. Let's put the bay together, please. And here's the bay completed in all its glory. And I think it looks really cool. brings me back to the freaking Burst days. I loved Burst, so seeing this as a homage is really cool. And honestly, please leave a comment if you thought 9 was gonna be the Valkyrie Vault owner, because that was like the biggest like theory for this generation, I guess. Well, not the biggest theory, but like for this season, basically. Oh, who's gonna be Valkyrie Vault's owner? Who? Well, it looks like that one chorus who's gonna be. Wait, did I say one? Yeah, is it one? I'm a LARPer, you guys. I haven't seen the Beyblade X anime to its entirety because honestly, the anime is not cooking, but this Bey is cooking. It's on fire. See what I did there? All right, well, let's do some battles. I would love to test this out in a battle and to see how this performs, this bit right here, because it's so shaky. But yeah, let's do some battles. Let's see if this thing could rage its way to some victories, to see if it shows us something extraordinary. You see what I did there? You see what I did there?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
All right, so first battle up around will be Ragna Rage against Wand Wizard, because, well, the tip. They look very funny, so I thought it'd be a funny matchup, But whatever. All right, Ragna Rage looks very stable. Oh crap! It's losing stamina. Can it pull through? Maybe not. Yes, no, maybe so. Come on, Ragna Rage. You can't be like your previous successor, dude. You can't lose all the time. You got that. Come on. Don't be like Burst. You know what? Whatever. Second opponent will definitely be Phoenix Wing 960 gear flat. Yes, okay. I'm forgetting names. I'm sorry. Please don't burst. Please don't burst. Please don't burst. That was a good hit. Come on, Ragna. You got that. You know what? Whatever. All right, we're going to do some competitive testing now. And the combo we're going to give it, I'll show you right now. So, all right, the combo that I found was Jaggy 760 kick. So, Jaggy for kind of low height because E right here is a little bit too tall. And 760 to provide some weight to the bottom. That way it's not too top heavy, but it also gives it a lot more weight so it can hit harder. Kick, just in case it gets destabilized, it can get up, well, yeah, pretty quickly, I guess. But that's probably not going to help since it's CX. But Kick has good stamina and good balance overall. And our first opponent will be Wand Wizard or Wizard Rod on 160 Hexa. I know, terrifying. I'm scared of it too. But let's hope Ragna Rage can win this. Rock the board! Alright, got that. Oh, alright. Starting off strong. Wow. That was actually really good. I didn't expect it to actually beat Wizard Rod. Alright, that's a dub. For our next opponent, it's going to be Phoenix Wing on 960 Rush. So let's hope that Ragna Rage can obviously do this, but I believe in it. Oh, wow. He's the GOAT. Ragna is the GOAT. I knew it. You weren't going to be like your predecessor from Burst and be the bully. I mean the bully, the freaking punching bag for the bully. This is peak. This is honestly peak. All right, let's do one more round against another competitive Beyblade, and then we can call it goodbye. Since I was saying that Ragna Rage looks like Hover Wyvern, then let's do Hover Wyvern. All right, 160 Rush. All right, let's see who's the better freaking Pringle-shaped Beyblade. Ragna Rage, you got that. Psych! All right, that was a dub. Alright guys, you've seen that this thing can pack a good punch. I would recommend you buy this. Buy it. I don't care if you have no money in your wallet. Buy it. Just buy it. But yeah, anyways, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. If you don't subscribe, then it's okay. I just hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you for clicking on this video, and goodbye.